Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans. Taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick it.
Oh, he's got some space. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quick strike complete. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They've controlled the ball on this opening drive. Play number 10 brings us to 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Auburn. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense. Get the passing touchdown and get this party started right.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Asiata. He's got him. At the 35, he's loose. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next great one at USC. And when you see throws like that, he gives you the hope that maybe, you know what, he might just be.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they
turning it on. Delivers the stiff arm. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Just keep slinging it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Asiata. Steps away to find some room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he tacks on the extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooks. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to get the corner. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, USC! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Oh, they're after him.
Fucking block, man.
He it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
To grab. Breaks the tackle and he's got room. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Extra point here will tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
So nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Asiata. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. With jet sweep pass. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. It used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Looking to throw, it's Asiata. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the...
There we go. Come on, bro.
Still a live ball. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. That's reeled in. It's Cook. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The short hands, it's Snyder. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Makes a connection. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. Power football with the run.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, all right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Asiata. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
bounce pass on the jet sweep. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense. And that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll start this drive firing. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the back. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Looking for room. It's Cook.
Oh, boy, y'all niggas get the fuck out the way, man.
Defender. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert.
Ew.
Picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to throw. It's Asiata. Under fire. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Now improvising. On the run, fires downfield. Put it where.
Oh, how is this nigga getting outside the pocket and we contain?
Get the foot down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wide out. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lost one down.
Give me that! Fucking go through.
Stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He'll take another shot here.
Get it out! Get it out!
And they take it in for 6 points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Auburn ready to put it deep to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime...
Oh, he's got some space. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. To the air, it's Asiata.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Trojans. Fitted in the window for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Looking to throw. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turning it on! He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Tigers will hustle from the line. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling,
In the actual fuck, dog.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown.
Man, it's on the deep fucking blue, bro.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
After the touchdown, if they can get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. To throw, it's Asiata. Pocket breaking down. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Toss sweep to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets
going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that one.
It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Get it out on the screen. Got it inside the 15. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will give them the lead.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do. He's going to throw deep right side. Caught at the 25. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. One word to describe this guy: unstoppable. Over 150 yards receiving, and he is putting the gold into that Cardinal and gold.
And they do such a good job with this offense year after.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Dropping back, it's Asiata. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little rope out of this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. These two offenses have been locked in and going back and forth, David.
Been absolutely cooking.
Bro, what a flag!
Doing what they want. Now try to continue this, Jesse, down the stretch. Stay on fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now because of the way the other one's playing, so you can't falter. You can't have your service broken. You've got to stay aggressive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's caught. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you can tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Finds his man. It's Snyder. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, trying to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl with the defense. They did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's caught inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was
what the fuck, bro? That little that big jump
was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
No, it's full of shit.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Snags it down the right side. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Asiata. Gets it out fast. Quick step and go. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They move on top here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the 2-point conversion. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. He wants to take the top off. He's got it on the 25. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. You get the big play, now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cooks. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football and does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Asiata. Got his man on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
These niggas ain't got no fucking awareness.
On the field, they're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute...
Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. He wants to throw it again. On the run, still looking.
Yeah! Let's fucking go, man! Yeah, I didn't expect it.
Dude, everybody on the sideline.
Yeah.
You can't turn the football over there. You gotta take care of it. You gotta understand.
Fucking use alert, man.
In the lead late in the game. Big, huge, dumb mistake.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5
Ooh, they gotta chill out with that innovation, bro.
First down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waiting moments. I'll try to power it in. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Try to barge their way in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to break the tie with a 4th quarter touchdown on 4th down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. They could have tried to break the tie with a field goal attempt. Instead, they'll try to punch it in on 4th and goal here in the final period. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Touchdown, Auburn! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air. It's Asiata. Got his man. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that, frankly, wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cook. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup at the first down.
And they trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Snyder. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, Dave.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3.
Get him out of here!